The NBA is now over. We can get on with some Major League Baseball picks here. Yesterday we lost with the Golden State Warriors. Hats off to the Cleveland Cavaliers and those who backed them. Great job by LeBron James. Just an amazing series. A little bit surprised Warriors didn't come out on top, but got to give credit where credit is due. Beating the Warriors 3 times in a row. Great job by Cleveland. All right, let's talk about some Major League Baseball. Here we go to the American League. Texas Rangers versus the Baltimore Orioles. We got Kevin Gausman for the Orioles taking on Derek Holland for the Rangers. Baltimore is a slight favorite in this spot. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to back them. I like them here. Gosman's a bit better. He's a bit underrated, I think, overall. He struggled a few times this year against some of the better hitting teams. Holland's really struggled. Also, Texas's bullpen is just terrible. So look for Baltimore to go ahead and win this game. I'm going to back them on the as a small favorite in this spot. Let's break this down even more. Let's talk about Baltimore and Kevin Gausman. He gets the start. He comes in with a 4.14 ERA, 1.30 WHIP. Baltimore's hitting 259 as a team. Now, offensively, they're one of the better ones in the major leagues. They rank 4th in total bases and OPS. They're 8th in runs scored per game. They have a really good bullpen with an ERA just over 3, so that could help out if Gausman struggled. But he's a good pitcher. He's only struggled a couple times this year, and that was against 2 really good hitting teams, Boston and Detroit. So look for him to have a good outing today against a pretty good Texas team. But I think the value here, as a small favorite, I think it goes with Baltimore. The Rangers starting Derek Holland. Man, he has struggled this year. Let's talk about him. He comes in with a 5.14 ERA, 1.35 WHIP. Main issue for him, though, he's been giving up the long ball. He's actually allowed 11 runs in his last 15 innings, but quite a few home runs in that span. I think about 4 or 5 home runs. And he's facing now the number 1 home run hitting team in baseball in the Orioles, so he might give up a few there as well. Texas offensively, well, let's talk about them more pitching wise. Is their bullpen is one of the worst in the major leagues with a 4.75 ERA, 4.84 ERA. And batters hitting 275 against them. So if the Orioles can get to Holland, which I think they will, I think they'll be able to tag on a few more runs here. Offensively, Texas is good. They rank in the top 10 in most categories, but again, I think Gausman's going to be able to do enough to keep them down in the run total. So I'm going to back Baltimore today as a small favorite. That's my major league pick, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.